Former United States President Donald Trump astonished everyone on June 21st, earlier this month, when he proposed granting automatic green cards to foreign students graduating from U.S. colleges. He shared this idea during an all-in podcast in the United States. The question about immigration aimed to elicit his views on retaining high-skilled workers, which is a pressing issue for the U.S. tech industry. Now, during this podcast, angel investor Jason Calacanis asked about measures to retain more high-skilled workers in the U.S., particularly in the technology sector. Trump responded enthusiastically, and I quote, "What I want to do and what I will do is, you graduate from a college, I think you should get automatically, as part of your diploma, a green card to be able to stay in this country. And that includes junior colleges too. Anybody who graduates from a college. You go there for 2 years or 4 years." Now, his proposal aims to enable graduates to live and work permanently in the U.S., paving the way for them to attain citizenship eventually. Now, this proposal also represents a substantial shift from Trump's previous anti-immigrant policies during his presidency from 2017 to 21. His administration had implemented numerous measures to actually limit the use of skilled foreign workers on H-1B visas, which is a crucial option for international students wishing to remain in the U.S. after completing their studies. Now, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Trump's administration attempted to force foreign students to leave if their colleges offered online classes, but these efforts actually faced lawsuits and strong opposition, leading to the rescission of this order. Now, Indian students constitute one of the largest groups of international students in the U.S. If Trump's proposal is enacted, it will be highly beneficial for all Indian students. According to the Institute of International Education, or the IIE, over 200,000 Indian students are enrolled in U.S. institutions in the 2022-23 academic year, a 35% increase from the previous year. The high quality of education, extensive research facilities, as well as esteemed reputations of American universities attract many Indian students. Trump's proposal would make it easier for them to stay in America after graduation, allowing them to contribute significantly to the U.S. economy as well as the culture. It would remove many of the current visa restrictions and difficulties, including forced departure after completing their degree or whatever they're here for to study. Now, despite these potential benefits, immigration advocates and political opponents question Trump's proposal. The Biden campaign has actually expressed doubts about his sincerity, noting his past opposition to immigration overall. The Biden campaign spokesperson, Kevin Munoz, remarked, and I quote, "Every chance Donald Trump got in office, he made it his mission to rip apart immigration families for his political gain. Trump's empty promise is both a lie and an insult, especially to the countless people that have been permanently damaged by his first term in office." Now, a policy director at the American Immigration Council also pointed out contradictions between Donald Trump's current proposal as well as his previous efforts to restrict student visas and make it harder for graduates to stay in this country. Trump's campaign clarified that his proposal would apply only to graduates undergoing the, and I quote, "most aggressive vetting process in U.S. history." Caroline Leavitt, Trump's campaign press secretary, emphasized that this proposal would not adversely affect American wages or workers. If implemented, Trump's proposal could significantly influence the U.S. economy as well as its social fabric, and I'm going to tell you why. Retaining highly skilled graduates could benefit various industries, especially technology, fostering innovation, driving economic growth, and maintaining the U.S.'s competitive edge globally. For Indian students, it could also provide a more stable and hopeful future in the U.S., encouraging them to pursue higher education in American institutions and strengthening cultural as well as educational ties between India and the U.S. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, this issue will likely be a critical point of discussion with far-reaching implications for U.S. immigration policy as well as its global standing. What do you feel about Trump's statement? Do you think that he is just saying this for votes, or do you think that he's actually going to implement it? If so, if he does implement it, what do you feel the impact will be? I personally think it would be fantastic for Indian students, and it would also, the number of Indian students are increasing every single year. who are coming to the United States to study. I think it would be tremendously beneficial if they actually don't have struggles applying for work visas, getting jobs. That's their biggest concern right now. Please leave your thoughts below. I want to know them. For PGurus, this is Priyanka 𝗣𝗽𝗍 signing off. Namaste.